I had two batteries. One I haven't used a while. I don't know. I'll tell you a little bit about it later. Gotta get these ducks fed. We got everyone happy. Let's go get the boots on. So you probably already know about the crash that we had yesterday. Well, so this battery is the same one Filmer Tim used, and is like down to 2 dots. And I had it charging for hours, and even all the way here, and it's still at 2 dots. So I wonder, like it says it's charging, but it doesn't seem to be increasing. My other battery, I had this battery, it said it was at 4 dots, but now it's nothing. So hopefully that would last. So this one in here has been sitting. I haven't used it for like probably over a month. So that might be why. Like it was just saying it was charged, but it was really not. It's like draining or something. But we will learn, we will find out. So far, so good. All right, Gimbal, it's okay. It's okay. Let's get the duck feeder topped off. I can see a lot more. That's like a deep spot. That's a real deep spot. Our water's a lot clearer than it usually is. That's the clearest it's been. Yay! Done. Alright, I'm going to take the feeder offline for just a moment. So we I've been having a hard time getting millet. All my sources are running out. I ordered some, and I mean, I've got it on order. It said it was gonna be here yesterday. It wasn't, so hopefully it's here today. But I've had to be using some puffed wheat, and you can see it's a lot bigger. So there's a puffed wheat, there's a millet. So it kind of does two things. I mean, it looks like sometimes it doesn't give enough, but one puffed wheat is equal to like a whole bunch of the puffed millet. So it's given the same volume, or I'd like to think it does. But anyways, what we've done is I've got it going for twice as long. So we've got a special 2-for-1 special right now. Well, we've got puffed wheat in here instead of puffed millet. The puffed wheat dispenses a lot, the puffed millet dispenses better. We'll see. That might be too much. Here you go, bud. I need to take and chop up the puffed wheat. That might work. Send it through the grinder. Let's give it a try. Thank you. lots. Working good enough. Hello, Panther. Alright, it's working. So the double, like increasing the amount of time the motor spins, that helps. I mean, that puffed wheat's a little bit harder to get it through, I suppose. Oh! Did I leave that door open? Maybe it... I don't think I did. Maybe I did. That door's... That's bad. No, that's... Don't do that. There's Bill already coming. Bill's already ready for some more food. Let's go stick some down at the river too. Yeah, I'm gonna say they opened it. Just kidding. It's probably me. Yesterday. Maybe didn't close it all the way and didn't make sure it was latched. There we go. The wild ducks can get some food now. So we've got another change that we made here. Whether you feed with bits or sub feed, it will do the blaster. And we'll work on moving the cookie jar into the garden. I can't do it right now because I've got to think through protecting it. Because I've got the control board on the outside, so it's not really weatherproof, just like it is. Alright, do we have any roosters around? Uh-oh, Spike. You better get away from the camera. We do not need a replay of yesterday. Someone's laying eggs in funny places. Water's good. remind myself to get some food tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow morning to buy chicken food. Okay, this has got it. It's got it on there. Okay, let's make sure it's closed. It's closed. Hi, ducks. Let's go cross the bank again. Let's cross the wetland. That part looks slippery. Okay, there we go. We'll break up the ice a little. Hi, ducks. Hi, Mr. P. Let's get you some food. Crowbar's waiting. Here, Crowbar. Come here. No name, you're looking good. He looks a lot better, doesn't he? Looks a lot better. Check their water. Water looks good. Fiddler. Yeah, no. Don't leave. Mr. P, we got food here. Oh, QT, you're very cute. Ah, and here comes. Oh, that's Little Ear. Hi, Little Ear. Alright, let's get the sheep food. Willis, you scared Lucy. Alright, we'll have to open another bale tomorrow. Wah! That was a good chop. I'm getting better. You girls are picky. Look how much they leave. We just aren't gonna fill it up with fresh stuff tomorrow. You're too picky. Yeah, there was. I heard it too. I've tried to. I think it must be quite a distance away. Because I looked up, and there's birds over in that far tree, but now I heard over the pond. It just went into the tree right about there. There, that was a call as well. Oh, that's right. And send in 50 bits. That does the blaster as well. As well as all the feeders. So like right now and I think that's what we'll do, is we'll just give food for everyone. All right, Scissors, let's get you food. Double check the boys' water. Yeah, we could fill that up. Guess the Silky's drink. I guess we get a lot of just birds too coming around. Little birds drink from there as well. Oh, you take a little bath? Can I come in? He's like, no, you cannot. You cannot come in. This is my spot. All right, well, I'll just step over, okay? She moved. That's a nice little hole. You're gonna make me trip one of these days. I won't know that hole's there and I'll just fall in. It's like gonna get bigger and bigger. And you're like, woo! Well, I do think a lot of the little birds come and eat. So the hens are getting enough too. She went back. She went back to her spot. Thank you. Thanks for the 200 bits. Scissors, are you ready? I think it's warm enough to feed Scissors out here. Is it warm enough, Scissors? It's warm enough for you. Is it warm enough for me? I don't know. So yeah, so even doing noms like that and subfeed with noms will run the blaster now. So I think it's the best. The blasters here has definitely been the one where the chickens have rallied around and kind of gotten excited about. The cookie jar, I think sometimes, but it doesn't. But sometimes it sits there. It's like, eh. So we'll find a little I need to build like a little shelter or something for the cookie jar, and we'll set it up here. Cause we've got enough, right? 3 roosters and 2 hens. We'll just have to add another hen. Maybe 2 hens here. That might work. It's probably not too many. Is that too many? Scissor says no. Scissor says it's about right. We might be able to figure that out. There's room in there enough for like 2 of them. Just have to redo it. Or what we do is we build a bigger cottage and give this cottage to Pocket. That might be the best. So we still have to build Pocket's area. Get him an upgrade. What might be good is have a porch, like build in kind of like a porch and put the cookie jar on the porch. That could be sweet. Yeah, Mozart's likely going to end up here. Ah, Remy, he wants some good stuff. You can have some too. You want it on the ground? There you go. Einstein! Let her have some. Silly. Autumn, he is looking, so his leg, I've noticed, he still doesn't like fully use it. I've every day I kind of exercise it a little bit and just move all his joints. And this morning he was putting a little bit more pressure on it and walking slightly more on the regular. Not 100%. So, but when I get back and I start my work, I'm gonna take him out of the cage. I've been doing that, letting him just walk around where he wants to in the shed while I work. So he's on the mend. Look, 2 peas. Do you want them? He's not for peas anymore. Oh, there you go. He ate them both. My big worry is what's gonna happen when we bring him back? What kind of fighting is gonna occur? Because I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna take him a little bit, and probably a little bit more to get settled back, grouped back together. And hopefully it doesn't like cause any re-injury. Like he goes and he overuses it. And he'd just be back in the shed. Autumn has really, I mean, just like, so Mr. P or Mr. Pom Pom, he was in the Rouville for a while and they kept fighting, and it was really quite a hassle. So I moved him out to kind of like, let's put him in the big coop. And since then, he still really spends most of the day over here. Because I think he's more familiar and still even more comfortable with the roosters at Rouville than he is with the others. So I would suspect maybe something similar out of Autumn if that happened. But the first thing would be just see if we can get him to go back. Yeah, No Name has. And maybe this injury it might cause Autumn just to kind of settle down a little bit and not be so crazy. No, Mr. P doesn't need a cottage because he goes, at night, he goes to the big coop. So he's in there every day. It's just during the day he comes out and walks over here and spends a lot of time. And same with QT. So QT and Mr. P have become buds. So he gets along, but he just doesn't hang out. How's Stormy? He looks over here. Disco, are you making friends with Sterling? Disco wants to go live with Pocket. So Einstein, has Remy gotten after you yet? We probably shouldn't tell him that his favorite perch is gone because of you. Poor Remy. Yeah, a little bit of Butch Cassidy. Yep, there are, I don't really know them, the lore. There's some there's some interesting lore. So one of the interesting things is what's called this is very fascinating. This it's called the dream mine. So one guy he had this dream and vision of all this money in the mountain, and so he convinces a bunch of his friends and people to invest in this this mine, and he sets it up in the side of this mountain and digs and works on it and kind of just continues to like get these people to continue to put in their money so that they can get this treasure. It since has not been it hasn't produced any gold or any treasures, except for they got some dirt. They got some lovely dirt. So that's a fascinating, and that's not lore. I mean, that's the facts. So the dream mine, they might have some pictures online. And can't remember where was that. So there was a guy recently that this millionaire, he like explorer guy, he went and he wrote this poem and he hid a treasure somewhere. I don't know. I mean it was in the Rockies. I don't remember exactly where the treasure that was recently found. I think maybe even this year. And I wonder if that was Utah or not. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to like think about finding treasures. Finding the gold. Here. There we go. You got something better than gold right there. That was a P. Oh, it's Wyoming. Okay. Yeah, Forest Fen. Thanks. Yeah, now the recent lore is those crazy monoliths. Ugh. But my kids, they like when they're little especially, they like to think about finding gold, finding a treasure. There you go. You going for the millet? The Milo. He's going for the Milo today. Yeah, and Salt Air has so that was a resort that has some pretty interesting history. So over at the Great Salt Lake, there's salt flats, and there was someone set up years ago. I mean, well, this is like in the early 1900s. They built an amusement park on the Great Salt Lake, and that's got some interesting history. I think it's burned down twice. Like it burned down, someone rebuilt it, and it burned down again, if I'm not mistaken. So that's I need to go learn that. And then there's ghost towns around. A lot of like failed mining and coal stuff that's shut down. And then early Utah settlers, they would go and they were settling like every little inch of it, and kind of, I think a lot of it got spread out too thin, and so there's these pockets of just random ghost towns around. One of the most interesting ones is let's see, it's trying to remember. There was a dam that broke, and it flooded a whole city, and the houses are still there, and some of it's still like underwater, and it's been like 40, well, probably 40 plus years ago. I'm trying to remember. I should know this. I should know it. Let me look up the location. But that's an interesting one. You've got like a schoolhouse that's there. It's an abandoned schoolhouse. Half of it's fallen apart. So I guess as far as floods, that was the 1983 flood. That was interesting. That affected here at the farm. This used to be the bank over there, broke over by the barn. That was before any of this. Thistle, the Thistle flood. But I remember, so 1983, that was, I remember sandbagging as a kid and helping puts, and it just really like strange seeing water in all these places where I normally, I grew up near a place where a lot of that flooding happened, and would spend time out on the river. And so it was really kind of like shocking as a kid to see water in like the streets. Hi, Remy. We almost finished. Yeah, we're getting there. This is easier than in the car, huh? Car, we have to go slow. Now he's behind the camera. He's checking to make sure the camera's looks good. Good composition or not. Are we good, Remy? Does it look good? He likes it. All right, we're down to 3 bites. Scissors is ready to be done. 1. Yeah. He's not even gonna wait for a full 3 bites. 2. Okay, just one more. This is the easy one. There you go. You're free. Yeah, he was ready. At the end, he starts to get restless. Yeah, he's slowed down a bit, and like, are you getting old, Scissors? Like old and can't move. Bones are stiff, huh? I guess bones are usually stiff. It's the joints. Joints are stiff. So we've put the stick out here. Maybe Disco will like to sit up on it. Hello, Willow. You want to come in? You would come in, huh? We let this open. You would hop right over. Hi, bud. All right, let's clean up the sheep area. Yay! You got the food. Could rake a little to make it look nice. Ah, thank you. Let's fix this a little bit. You're fine. All right, don't take the fence apart. Oh, we need to do water for the silkies. And then we got probably 2 buckets, I think, today. do the silky water. And we can do the garden water too. That'd be nice. All right, Evan, we're getting you some more water. You want some? You want some water, bud? Yeah, he wants water. He just wants to look at it. We'll get you some noms. Well, snow is disappearing. We're gonna miss the white covered ground. It doesn't last long down here. We got water for the silkies. We could let the two girls out because there's no more. All the rooster food that I put out is no longer there. Gonna come out, go for a little stroll. Stretch your legs. Their first item of business is checking to see all the places where the treats fell down that they didn't get. Oh, trying to scrape the bottom here. Run, 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 run. You're getting into it too, Willis. Show us again. Okay, Willis. You gotta slow down. Come here, Willis. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's on one right now. You see him? Crazy. He's all riled up. Okay, Willis, slow down. Come here, Willis. Crazy. Willis, you're a nut. Knock it off. Come here, Willis. Come on, girls. Yeah, take a breather. Willis! Gosh. Willis! All right. Willis! Come on. Lucy, Ethel, come on. Come here, Lucy. All right. Stop it, boy. Come on. Come here. Hand numbs. All right. Well, hopefully Ethel and Lucy have spent enough time with Willis. That was a little frustrating there. No, go in, go in. I don't know, you're fine. You're fine, you don't have to go in. You can run around. You can run around. See how many times Willis rammed into the side of Lucy and Ethel there? That's crazy. To me, that means he's done. Right? Okay, go enjoy. Go run around. I'm gonna go get water. Yeah, I think Ethel's probably good. Probably wait a week and then get probably what we should do. So expecting storms, you've kept track of possible times that Winona and Willow have been in heat. I think just whenever's closest to that time. I think it's like a 2 or 3 week cycle. I don't know, I can't remember. But we should just figure out like as close as we can. Which might be in two weeks, because I think Willow was in heat like 4 days ago or something. So it's gonna be a couple of weeks. 17 days from the 13th. Yep. Okay, so that's about when we want to do it. Couple of days before then. All right, all 4 of them running around now. I know, Willis. It's your own doing. You did it. Deal with the consequences, bud. Slow down, Ethel. Go read that sign. You're gonna get your tires spiked. Yeah, I think so, that one. Yep, she might already be pregnant. some of this hay out. Pieces of hay and wood. Well, Willis, what do you think? You're all alone now. You've been a bad boy. Let's get some water for the garden now. Yeah, there's enough hay on the girls' side. Yep. It's pretty much full. Willow and Winona have not been like eating a ton. They've been picky. There's actually quite a bit. Good, they're going, getting grubs in the field. So, Willis, what do you think of yourself now? You silly boy. Hi! I'm bringing fresh water. go put this water. I guess we could give it to our rose bush here. Alright, I think we're down to gathering the eggs now. I guess maybe also getting the sheep back in. Then gather the eggs. Wherever the sheep are. I do not see them. Ah, there they are. There they are. I guess we could go let's gather the eggs while they're having a good time. Get our egg carton. Clean the shore camp. See what eggs we got. And we'll go get the sheep back in. No eggs there. Yeah, we got an egg. Sweet. Getting some consistency. Nothing in the tree. right, 2 eggs. Yeah, let's go find the sheep again. Let's go get them. Let's go get them in. Ovi's got some poop on it. Okay. I've got that ladder. We can do that. Let's get the sheep in. Don't go out. No. Come on. Nah, I knew it. I knew Lucy would go out when I... Come here, Lucy. Come here. All right. We got her in. All in. Everyone's in now. Having good times. Yum, yum, yum. Now it's more difficult at the feeder. 4 of ya. Hi, Lucy. You're in timeout, Willis. All right, let's put these in the car and then we'll go do OV. We'll clean OV camp. It's not difficult now that I just have left the ladder over here. Gimbal, it's okay. No need to growl. Hi, Snowball. There's still a little piece that's kind of stuck on there. I don't know if it's causing any optical disturbances, but tried to get it off. Let's go put the ladder back. We did it! We got all the farm chores done. Thank you. And a few other things. We got like the cameras cleaned. That's nice. And no cameras broke. No lenses broke today. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.